Today's horoscope, Gemini February 10th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Business sense is strong today. Creative energy is with you for promotion and publicity. If your business or talents can use some marketing, it's a good time to come up with original ideas to do so persuasively. You may be in the position to give a loved one space or freedom, and it can feel good doing so on some level. The teacher in you can emerge in a nurturing, empowering way. Today's energies are also suitable for pouring more effort and energy into something special. You're more willing to seek answers rather than gloss over a matter. Aim to use this intensity for something productive. You're motivated to solve problems and focus on your practical affairs. Perhaps more importantly, you more fully recognize the importance of patience and strategy today. Dance on toward the sunrise amidst gorgeous and clear skies. Today should bring a pleasant vibe now as you parade forward confidently. Mental Mercury, our comic messenger planet of the mind and communication, is soaring like a snowflake through the wind to meet the mighty sun in your solar house of expansion. This would be a magnificent day to plan long-distance travel with your one and only or even set off on a trip. With these two powerhouses united, you're ensured to see all of the details and have an exhilarating time. Keep going. Money will eventually flow again since Mars retrograde in Cancer will trine Saturn in Pisces. As of recently, you may have hit a few roadblocks with your prosperity. Your finances are not swimming along, or there could be fewer opportunities to make more money. Although this can be discouraging, everything will work out in the end. Today's watery cosmic energy will encourage you to be steadfast in your faith, persistence, and motivation. Your long-term professional goals and responsibilities will eventually restore your abundance. There's a level of frustration in the air today that you'll want to avoid. Stay away from temptations, such as processed sugar, by keeping your mind on your responsibilities and goals, all that you have to look forward to. If you insist on having a battle of the wills today, have it with your desire to eat ice cream and not with someone you care about. To be victorious means resisting the urge to do the little self-destructive things you will regret tomorrow. When the essence of this day is around, you may find that you are under pressure to complete some of the projects you have been working on. It may be time to step back for a moment and take a good look at the work you've done. As an artist, determining whether the project has reached completion or not can be challenging. Be sure that by adding more you don't end up taking away from the overall effect. Consider asking someone what they think if you aren't sure. Just as Jupiter is settling into his first weekend back in direct motion in Gemini, the moon wraps up its well-timed monthly visit. As well as leaving you more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, this will make it clear that there has been a major cosmic shift, with your focus having shifted away from the past. Equally timely, though, with the focus on the past is the moon's return for its last visit to your income sector while Mars is in retrograde motion here. With the stars already coming together across the income, work and career fronts, this can sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger for untapped potential. As you draw closer to next week's full moon in your communication sector, the more prepared you need to be to make it count. At a time of year when there is rarely any planetary activity on either the communication or relationship fronts, this is a key point in any year for getting the communication lines open. Especially with the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, just 11 days away from her first visit to your relationship sector in 4 years. Daily Planetary Overview. As Mercury conjoins the Sun in Aquarius while Mars retrograde in Cancer forms a trine with Saturn in Pisces, the cosmic energy invites you to reassess where you are and consider necessary adjustments in your journey. Today holds incredible potential for productivity if you remain open to redirection. A realization may surface regarding your goals, actions, or a pressing situation that requires a shift in approach. Initially, it might feel uncomfortable to acknowledge that change is needed, but embracing flexibility will bring you closer to success. Have you ever resisted change, only to later realize that adapting opened doors you never expected? Trust that this moment of reflection is guiding you toward a better path. Your emotions may fluctuate more than usual, making it easy to feel irritated by minor inconveniences or the unpredictability of others. If you notice tension in your relationships, particularly in your love life, take a step back to identify the underlying cause. Sometimes, challenges arise not because something is fundamentally wrong, but because unspoken feelings need to be addressed. Open communication and patience will go a long way in relieving stress and restoring harmony. Remember, misunderstandings don't have to lead to distance, they can be opportunities for deeper connection if approached with care and understanding. Confidence is on the rise, bringing a sense of clarity and purpose that allows you to navigate interactions with greater ease. Conversations flow naturally, and people are drawn to your energy, sensing your renewed sense of self. Take advantage of this by engaging in meaningful discussions, networking, or even taking time to reconnect with old friends. Have you ever found that a simple conversation shifted your perspective or gave you exactly the insight you needed? Today has the potential for those kinds of moments, so be open to them. With an adaptable mindset, you'll notice that things begin to flow more effortlessly. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach may now appear more attainable. This is a great time to make progress toward your dreams and ambitions, but be mindful not to take on more than you can realistically manage. While things may seem to be aligning in your favor, maintaining balance is essential to avoid burnout. Progress is most effective when it is sustainable, so pace yourself and trust that consistency will yield better results than rushing ahead without preparation. When it comes to financial matters, patience is key. While you may feel tempted to make a major purchase or financial decision, it would be wise to take a step back and assess things more carefully. There are minor obstacles that could make the process more complicated than anticipated, and waiting for a more favorable moment could lead to better outcomes. If you've been considering an investment or financial commitment, use this time for thorough research rather than rushing into action. Trust that a well-informed decision made later will serve you better than an impulsive one made today. Your well-being should also be a priority. While your energy levels may feel strong, be mindful of how you're expending them. Overextending yourself physically, mentally, or emotionally can lead to exhaustion if you're not careful. Listen to your body's signals and give yourself permission to rest when needed. Are you taking time to nourish yourself properly, both in body and mind? Small acts of self-care can have a ripple effect, improving your overall sense of balance and stability. Whether it's through a quiet moment of reflection, a nourishing meal, or simply setting healthy boundaries, taking care of yourself today will prepare you for what's ahead. As the day unfolds, embrace the opportunities to realign with your goals, deepen your relationships, and cultivate a sense of peace within yourself. The universe is offering you guidance. Are you ready to listen? What small steps can you take today to move forward with clarity and confidence? Trust that you are on the right path, and that every shift, whether big or small, is leading you to exactly where you need to be.